It is about how you manage the institution. You are aware that some of these crises can happen, geopolitically, globally, and some of it can come to India. So as long as you have prepared your institution to manage some of those crises, I think you will not only tide over it, you can actually find opportunities where you can get a disproportionate market share because suddenly some opportunity came up. So that's how we are looking at it. My view is that some of these crises might continue. Like, for example, people are saying that there could be a dominoes effect of this regional banking crisis. This can then go over to a lot of money which has been raised from the marketplace for investing in real estate funds, and you've seen some run on the real estate funds. You have seen what has happened to crypto. So as people have chased with excess money, excess returns, and when these returns don't come, and if everyone is trying to escape through the same door, there is a kind of a run on financial institutions or funds, and that's why this crisis happens. So my view is that there could be more like this, but the regulators know what they're doing. I think regulators have shown how quickly they've contained the crisis, so it should be manageable. Unless there are some real shocks, oil price going haywire, unless you have a real shock in terms of something, some political person doing something stupid in another part of the world, I would say that India is uniquely placed and very well placed. I think India has balanced this geopolitical tension very, very well. Full credit to the government. I think the regulator has done a great job. So for us, it is a great time to get it right. Now, how much the GDP growth would be, how will the inflation play out, how will this excess liquidity which RBI has been slowly withdrawing, how will that be managed, what will happen to the currency rate? These are some of the factors which all of the important players have to manage. But overall, India is very well placed, and that's why we said we are sitting on a great platform to capitalize on it.
Okay, we are on the right path, but my question is that is the peak of the best growth and profit behind us? And I'll give you some factors here. Factor number one, interest rates sooner than later will peak out. That means peak margin expansion will not happen. Base effect somewhere will kick in, and also competition has only intensified within private banks to give loan to quality players.
So yes, I mean you do get times when the cycles do help you in expanding your margins and things of that nature. But let's also not forget the fact that in any cycle, at any point in time, if given, for example, let's take Axis as a case, our market share in deposits is close to 5%, our market share in advances is close to 6%. Should I really be worried about whether can I gain market share and can I do better than the industry? Well, if my platform is right, my strategy is right, I'm executing well, I should be able to gain market share, which should reflect in my increased profitability, which should reflect in being able to maintain margins. Now, this is subject to some number of factors I mentioned. And that's what I'm telling people within Axis, that if we have worked so hard to get the platform to this level, we should be able to, given where we are, should be able to build on it and do better than what we've done in the past. Why should I worry so much about whether 100 is going to 106.5 or is it going to 107 or 108? There is enough to be taken from 100 itself, and that's what we should be focused on.
So the basic thumb rule for Axis Bank historically has been that it's at a multiplier of 1.5. Will that be the thumb rule going forward as well?
Well, as I said, end of the day, when we talk about ranking also has somewhere market capitalization built in. So yeah, we would like ourselves to be rated at similar levels as some of my friendly banks are. We have work to do. Market needs to be convinced, and if the market is convinced, hopefully it will get re-rated on some day. I think we have to still do a lot of work, establish sustainability, more credibility, and as we do that, hopefully it will reflect in our multiples also. Till then, have to keep working hard.